So we mentioned I had my makeup done today. It was done by Broadnax. She's a professional makeup artist and a local influencer who is going to help us out. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thanks for doing my makeup. That was kind of fun. Have it professionally done. So what are some things that you focused on when you were doing my makeup?
So every time I do makeup, I always focus on skincare. You want the skin to look as natural and seamless as possible. So we do a lot of light layering, and that's going to ensure the longevity of the makeup. So we always want to make sure we start off with our skincare, layer with our primer, our foundation, and you start with your cream products first, and you always set your cream products with a corresponding powder.
Okay.
It ensures longevity. It ensures that the makeup is smooth, seamless, and flawless.
Okay, those are good tips, because I think that sometimes I just am like, I have to just get it all on.
Yeah. Those few extra minutes that you take really makes a difference with the makeup.
Yeah, and are you doing some makeup tips when you're on TikTok and on Instagram?
Of course, always. I'm giving tips and tricks on eyeshadow, on complexion, bronzer, contour, blush, highlight, especially eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my thing.
Yes.
I love eyeshadow.
Yes.
So that, I'm always giving tips and tricks on that.
What is a tip to really like make an eye pop?
I would definitely say ensure that you're using a primer. I love ones like these.
Okay.
These are perfect. They're colored bases, so you can use these or you can opt for a concealer. This is going to ensure that your eyeshadow sticks, and it's going to make sure that your eyeshadow really pops. You always want to make sure that your eyeshadow has a base to stick to.
So that's an eyeshadow or an eye primer that we should definitely be sure to have that.
Absolutely.
Well, how do you pick colors?
You know, I used to never wear color. It was so crazy. I only wore neutrals and browns, and then one day I just decided to wear color, and now color is all I wear. I love color. I mean, this is one of my favorite palettes right here. This is by Adrian and Nicole Cosmetics. It's beautiful shimmers. You can use it with your fingers. You can use it with a brush. I mean, the colors are just sensational.
They're really bright.
They're beautiful. They're wet. They give a really glossy finish to the lids. I also have some pigments here. You can apply wet or dry. I mean, the shimmer on this, it just looks like crystals.
Did you use some of that on me?
I did.
Okay.
I did. This is the one that I use. So that's why I always love to do anything with eyes. This is always my go-to color every single time.
Okay, that's good to know, because I think, like you were saying, I always wear neutrals, and I'm like, I always just lean in toward like a neutral or like a gray or something like that. This is getting my makeup done this morning. This is weird. And so the spray that you did, this setting spray that you could not believe. I don't use a setting spray.
I couldn't believe that. I was floored. I was floored.
Sorry. I am going to now.
Setting spray is a must. Setting spray before the makeup, during the makeup, after the makeup.
Oh, so you do it before and
every time. I spray as much as possible. I spray before my makeup, during my makeup, after my makeup. You can never do enough setting spray.
Okay. Is that going to help? Because we obviously talk Florida, the humidity. I feel like my makeup is always melting off of my face.
Absolutely. That's going to be amazing. Also, you want to make sure you use some great primers. I love the Milk Hydro Grip. It's a gripping primer. It grips the makeup to the face. I also love the Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum. This you apply to the skin, dries down to a powder finish, and it ensures your makeup stays all day long. Pores, it helps with texture. And then, of course, you want to finish off with a setting powder. This is One Size Beauty Translucent Powder. They also make the #1 selling setting spray in the world. There's one sold every 30 seconds at Sephora.
And are you using it all over your face?
Absolutely.
And
I use it to set under the eyes, dust the face, and then the setting spray. It's not going to go anywhere.
We're adding some steps to my makeup routine. So that'll help with the humidity and that oily kind of feel that your skin just always feels like.
Absolutely. These are all oil control products. They're great for humidity, and they keep the makeup on.
If you had one piece of advice, one piece of makeup or one thing that you do not go without, what is it?
Do not skip your skincare. People always think, especially because they're oily, I'm oily, I don't need skincare. No, everyone needs skincare.
Okay.
You need to ensure that the skincare is on the face. That is what's going to allow the makeup to sit beautifully. That's also going to make sure that you don't get overly oily. So you always want to make sure that you have skincare. There's one that I really love. I forgot to bring it up here.
That's okay.
It's actually the one that I used on you today. It's by One Size Beauty. It is a skincare primer hybrid.
And
so
you do
it's
that
2 in 1. Yes.
First thing on your face.
First thing on your face, you want to make sure that you moisturize always. Never skip that.
Never skip that. I love that. Skincare, I'm good with. The setting spray, we learned a lesson
today. Setting spray, listen, once you get it going, you're never going to stop using it.
Good.
It's the best.
I can't wait. Well, thank you so much for being here. These are great tips. If people want to follow along and see what you're doing, how can we follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, KB Makeup Me.
Love it. KB Makeup Me. Go check it out. She's got some really fun tutorials and just some fun videos in general.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.